and welcome to Aurei Plays 7 Billion Humans. This is episode 61. We're trying to get the speed challenge with this decimal counter. And I just decided that we're gonna, instead of doing the generic way, which works for, like, it works, but it's kind of slow. What I'm gonna do is... Ooh, does this even work? Let me just check if this solution works. This solution does not work. Why not? Oh yeah, because we tried to do this, right? So let's just put this back in here. And let's do it like this, right? So we'll make sure this loop is faster, and then we don't really care about this being slower. Okay, this is quite fast. So what we can win is sort of yeah. We need to win another, what is it, 35 seconds, and we're gonna win it with her. So let's see. So if my direction is, actually we can take this out. Okay, we don't need that. But if my direction is 1, then we're gonna do a special thing. So we're gonna listen for, okay. We're gonna pick up, right 2, and then drop. And then we're gonna tell this guy go, right? That's how this works. Let me check. Yeah. Oh, wait. Nice. So this actually, because it falls through, we can actually like optimize it one by one. So we can just take... Okay, so how many seconds are we gonna take off? I guess not. So this saved us 2 seconds. We'll need another 30. So every loop, every step we do gives us 2 seconds. So since it's 20 steps, right? Yeah, this should be fine. So let's code it out. It's a little bit painful, but it will work. Pick up, right 3, drop, listen for, okay, tell, I guess everyone go is fine as well. Should be this way around. It should be this way around. Pick up the cube, write a 4, then drop it. Tell everyone go. Listen for, okay. Pick it up. Write a 5. So this is basically it's sort of a loop unrolling as well as, yeah, it's basically a loop unrolling. Like we're incrementing by 1 every time, and we're just unrolling that in order to prevent the calculation needed. Which it's actually, I think it's the first time I'm doing that in this game. In Human Resources Machine, following a jump would take up an instruction space or a time step basically. Here it doesn't seem to. So I think that's why we haven't actually had to optimize that, or they were just nice and gave us like doable goals. But I think it's that the jump actually takes a negligible amount of time, and it's not basically it's not a big deal in that sense. Right, 7, then drop. We're gonna tell everyone go, and we're gonna listen for, okay. Pick it up, right 8. Then drop. And then we're gonna tell everyone go. We're gonna listen for okay. We're gonna pick it up. And we're gonna write a 9. Then drop it. Tell everyone else go. Then we'll listen for okay. Then we'll tell the person to our left okay. Then we'll pick up our cube. We'll write 1. And then we'll listen for okay. Actually, we can do a jump here. I think this should be fine. Ooh, okay. Let's just slow it down a little bit because there is probably something wrong. Let's see. Okay, 1, yeah, that's fine. Okay, 2, yeah, okay. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, this is fine. Okay, pick it up. Yeah, he's gonna calculate. He's gonna put it back down. 9-0. Ah, okay. So yeah, we need write 1, drop, or actually we need to listen for okay. Then just drop it. Tell everyone go, and then we can do this. Okay. Here we go. Okay, there we go. Awesome. Okay, this should be the time challenge. It is. By a decent margin. Excellent. Okay. Let's continue to the elevator, and that gives us both the optimization challenges on decimal counter. Let's see. Do I want to throw my head at the sorting floor again? Maybe let's take a look at this one. Let's see. This is a lot of spaghetti code. Yeah, so I mean, it does make sense, right? So basically what we do is we pick stuff up, we walk back to the top, we put it back in, and it's fairly deterministic, right? It will work out. And yeah, I guess it works because the ones that are still scanning will just scan like all the way down and not find anything. Okay, so time-wise, we're actually not that far off. Instruction-wise, we should need a lot less. Let's see. Because I'm probably I shouldn't be doing it 2 ways, right? That's weird. Let's see. Let's maybe look at time. Yeah, let's look at time first, right? Let's see. If there's nothing or there's nothing, then I'm not sure what this is. Oh, wait, what? there's nothing or there's nothing. Okay, I have no clue what this is doing. Let's toss that out. Okay, so what we're saying is, okay, so here we can increase the speed by instead walking diagonally, right? At least I would I would think we could, right? So yeah, let's step diagonally. Oop, not both of these. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, and I guess basically the alternative way to do this, and maybe that's the speed strat actually, is to pick it up, like to remain in line, pick stuff up, and try to walk it over to. I guess that makes sense. Maybe I should try that. Yeah, let's try that strategy. I'm just curious if how it would perform. So basically, what we're gonna do is we're gonna step to the right. If that direction is not a hole, that part. Okay. Then yes, okay. So the problem with this was that you can't really know if there's a one on the next line. So you could be going like with a cube in your hands to the next line and sort of get lost. That's why I couldn't do this strategy. So maybe we should stick to this. Let's see. So here what we're doing is, okay, basically if you're at the top right, you can never, like this should always be fine. If you're standing on nothing, then jump somewhere. Let's see. If you're standing on nothing, jump somewhere. Okay. I guess yeah. So if if you're standing on nothing, then we need to sort of find out if okay. So I guess that's how I could save steps, right? So we could remember like, hey, in what state are we? So I guess we'll set it here. So set my mem1 to 0. If we've seen an empty thing, we'll set it to 1. So let's see. So if this is a cube and mem1 is equal to 1, then we're gonna do yeah, then we're gonna pick it up, right? And here we're gonna say, hey, if my item is well, not my item is a cube, then we're gonna drop it and jump up here. And else we're gonna set, well, I guess we don't need the else then. Okay, so I think at this point we can't get to this part. I guess we could if, let's see, what do we have here? So basically we say, hey, if it's a hole, else, then we're gonna, yeah, so I guess you can't fall through this and you also can't fall through that. Right, yeah, that should be fine. Let's see. Okay, it doesn't quite work. Yeah, so, okay, so when we've picked it up, we wanna move up here, I guess. Okay, let's see. If it's a data cube, and yeah, we do wanna reset it at that point. Okay, so this might be the instruction count. How much we needed? 26 for that, I think. So if we do some optimization with the else's, then we should be fine. Yeah, I think here here we can't fall through. Oh, that's not. Let me see what the challenge was then. Let's see. 25 for fewer. So let's get this, and then it's and then it's still not enough. Let's just see if it works, and if it does work, then I'll do the optimization. It's a little bit slow, but I think it's looking good, right? This seems fine. I'm not sure if it's slow because it's just a hard assignment, or if it's slow because I'm feeling like that. I guess we can get rid of this else. Do we have some other stuff we could get? Let's see, we could get, I mean, if we're going for instructions, we can just get rid of this one. That's just for speed. Also, that this jump is going there is kind of tricky. Let's get rid of that, and let's also get rid of this part. Here we go. Okay. It should be here. Yeah. If this works, it's 23 instructions, which is nicely under the instruction count. I guess, like, could we get anything faster here? Oh, we missed, like, okay, so if we're stepping down, wait, no, it's actually fine, right? Let me check. I keep just shouting. I should just let it run, just to see what's what. Let's see, so this is fine, right? Yeah, so it's, I mean, if there's an empty one there, it shouldn't be putting it down, right? Nope. Okay. I was just thinking weird stuff. Oh yeah, okay, so it is going wrong, right? So if, basically, if there's a step right, and there's a hole, then we're immediately skipping over that. But this should actually be the last check, I guess, before the step. Right, so if there's nothing check, we can lift that out of the whole check, and that's then I guess what we want. Okay, so if there's nothing, then we want to drop stuff. Yeah. And I guess if... Yeah, so if to the right is not a hole, yeah, this data cube stuff we also want to lift out of here. If it's not a hole, then we want to go there. If it is a hole, then we'll just fall through. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, that makes sense, I think. Let's hope I didn't mess anything. Yeah, this looks fine. This looks fine. Yeah. That does not look fine. Let's see, where do we do this step? We should do it probably here. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, okay, this looks pretty good. Okay, we are still skipping the one. Let's see. Okay, so if this is nothing, my item is data group, drop it. Let's see. I guess we should do it. I guess. Okay, maybe we should just say, hey. Let's. Can we add another? Yeah, we can add 2 more instructions. So let's just do that. So if my item is a data cube and this is nothing, then jump over here. Okay, let's see. Yeah, this is fine, this is fine. Then for the second row, it's the last spot that's key. Yep. So how we could defrag actually is to incrementally like pull cubes this way, right? That might help with the speed challenge. So instead of walking all the way like this, we could just, because the empty spots that they pass must be the first empty spot. And that should be totally fine. Wait, did we violate the order there? I think we did. Wait, did I copy over the other solution? I did not, right? Okay, so so what is the thing here? We're picking up, yeah, we're picking up the first one and then, okay, let me just check what went wrong here. I'm kind of unsure. Oh, wait, okay. Let's see, so they're picking up. First one is 85? Yeah, okay. So this one gets skipped for pickup. Yeah, so that's this problem, right? So what about if we do it like this? Then would that one get skipped for pickup? Let's see. This is where we end up after, yeah, if we walk back. Yeah, so I guess okay, so basically we do want to check each of those. So we want to do the step after. So, but maybe we can do, like, couldn't we just do the step here then? Do it like this? It seems like a fine way to go, right? That gets picked up. That gets picked up. Yeah, this seems fine. Nothing looking weird. That's not good. Okay, so why? So basically, if there's nothing and my item is data cube. Okay, so let's check out. Yeah, 90, 31. Okay, 29. 91, yeah. So, looks like you're about to pick up that cube. Yeah? Okay, so you're about to pick it up. Okay. So, we'll jump over here. We'll walk back until we don't have a hole. Then we'll walk up until we don't have a hole. Yeah? That makes sense. Okay, then if it's nothing, we'll do stuff to the yada yada yada. Oh yeah, so this jump should go here. Okay, this should be good, finally. I hope so. Let's keep an eye on it. Try to see what's going on. Yeah, 23 seems to be dropped in the right place. 71, yep. We keep picking up the closest one. Yeah, that looks good. That one gets picked up. Yeah. Yeah, so could we carry them back? I think we could, and that probably gives us the speed challenge. Ooh, did I add instructions here? I don't think so, right? We might not be below the instruction count anymore, but I hope we are. Let's see. Oh yeah, awesome. That's the size challenge for defect ordered. And then for the speed challenge, yeah, I think it makes sense to at least give a shot for like the incremental. Yeah, basically then you don't need to walk back and forth all the way. It does make sense, right? Yeah, it should be fine. Like in fact, what you could even do. Nah, okay, so you do wanna keep. Basically, what you could do is you could sort of randomly pick it up and drop it, and then have someone check like the ends, and do that. That seems interesting as well, but it's not gonna be fast. But yeah, so again, if we use another solution, then the issue is going to be the edges, right? Because if it's just one line, this would be real easy. But it's the fact that you have the edges that cause a problem. Anyways, I'm gonna cut this episode here. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.